Hi, I'm Chris Haigh and this is the Fiddle channel, and today I'm going to play 3 different versions of the Kentucky Waltz, an easy one, a medium one and a challenging one. Kentucky Waltz is a lovely tune written by Bill Monroe, and I'm going to show you 3 versions. The first one is a very basic version, the second one has a few additions, and the third one has some really interesting double stops. Here comes the first version. I'll do it slow and then we'll do it with the music. 1, 2, 3, 2, 2. So, you notice there was no double stops, there was no grace notes, there was no filling phrases, but we're going to get to all of those in the next version. Let's hear that one again with the backing. Now, for the next version we're going to do 3 main things. The first one is we're going to put in some what I call echo fills. Now, this is a song melody and there are quite a lot of spaces after the phrases. So here, there's a space. Here's another space. Here's another space, and so on. And it's very common with bluegrass fiddle to fill that space with what I call the echo fill. And basically it sounds something like this. So you're just kind of echoing the previous 2 notes and you're just filling in a little gap. The next one is, and then, so you can see every single one of these empty gaps can be filled with one of these little phrases, and that's exactly what we're going to do. The same thing we're going to do is grace notes, and there's a lot of space for those. Most of the grace notes are single notes played below the melody notes, like that. Here. we call these hammer-ons. Here's another one. And here's a little flick of two fingers. Here's one. Here's another one. Another one. So you get the idea. You don't have to do it every time, and you can vary them as you go through. The third thing we can do to this version is some drones. Probably mostly A and D drones. Here's an E drone. And here's a double stop with an E and a C sharp. Here we're going to go harmonise the note. So that gives us a great deal of variety as to how we approach it. Let's go all the way through that with the backing. I think you'll agree it already sounds a great deal richer. The third version is packed with interesting double stops, and I'm going to have to go through these one by one. We'll start at the beginning. There's a few extra little grace notes in the first two lines. So that's a kind of a roll. So 4 notes in a row. Now here's second finger melody note with an A on the 4th finger below it. And here's a G melody note with an open A above it. A little triplet. Right, you're going to want to follow that slowly. So we're starting off with a B and a G, and we're sliding that up to a D and a B. Third finger comes off and the second finger is underneath it. And then from here we slide the 2 fingers down and you bring a second next to your first. To there. And then you bring your second finger up. I'll do that bar again slowly. And pressing on. So here has got harmony above it. And then a second finger melody note with a 4th finger below it. And then here, from a B and a G to a B and a F natural. slide up that F. Here we've got the C natural with an E above it. This is a tricky one. From that open E you go to third position with an E with your second finger and a B flat with your third finger. And then you separate those, move them apart, and you put your first finger down below it. So from the beginning of that line, here's an E with a G sharp under it. And here's a tricky one, B with a G sharp under it. Holding those on, you do your second finger on and off. And that's a real stretch from there to there. And then bring those two fingers together. So that's C sharp and G natural. So that's quite a fingerful. Let's go all the way through that with the backing. Finally, I'm going to show you one extra special lick, which is an alternative to bars 80 and 81 on the A7. So instead of this phrase, you thought that was hard. Well, this one's a lot harder. This is a lick from Johnny Gimble, and it's a real finger buster. It's turning the A7 into an A augmented. Now, this may well take you 6 months to learn. But I'm going to show it you anyway. So we're going, those two notes are the same. Then we're going from here, second finger and first finger. That's an A and an F. And the third and fourth finger, keeping those two on, are going to go on. Your third and fourth finger go on above that. Now that is a big stretch. It's pretty well as far as you can stretch. Now, keeping your third and fourth finger there, move your first and second finger up half a position and up one string. So you're now gone to there. So we're gone. So the notes now are F natural and D flat. But really, it's best not to think about the notes. Think about the positions. So we're going from here, 1 and 2, 3 and 4. Moving those two up, same there, same again, and down again, and each time we go down we shift half a position down. So what we've got is, and again. Now it sounds pretty weird until you hear the chord underneath it, then it sounds really warm and rich. So I'll take it from the beginning and I'll just go up to that point. think you'll agree, people will turn their heads when they hear you playing that lick, providing you play it in tune. And as I say, it may well take you 6 months to master that one, but it's worth it if you can. And of course you can use this in a lot of other tunes, mostly in slow waltzes, but wherever there's a dominant chord, an A7 at the end of a phrase, then that is going to work really nicely. So I hope you enjoy that. I hope you enjoyed the whole lesson. You can pick and choose between the easiest, the medium and the tricky version, but I'm sure you'll find something to enjoy in this.